And I think what John Lennon meant by working class hero is I'm just guessing, because my mind, I want to stop thinking about that fat fucking mother and all these motherfuckers and you. I hate you the least at the end of the poll just as much for doing this to me with that. But John Lennon, when he's talking about working class hero, he said, he's talking to these people that okay, he spent his life going around playing for retards, like I've told you before, uplifting the spirits of retards and cripples and people like that. And after a while, he started. One is prone to believe that they are Christ-like or special because they've been paraded around like that, and somehow ignoring the fact that their job is to play and uplift the spirits of fucking retards and cripples. It wasn't girls pissing their pants. They were just genuinely retarded. The kids are facing the wrong way in some of the videos. They're obviously deformed. Lennon's obviously on stage making fun of them. And when he says something like, you spend your whole life working and assist, because somebody must have said to him, you sold your ass, Lennon, to get where you're at. You ain't nobody. And his response would be, yeah, well, you come from a world where a working class hero, that's something to be. Will you work your whole life until you die for nothing? That a man must break his back to earn his day of leisure. Will she still believe that when he's dead? That's the kind of humor or the kind of sarcasm he's using. And he's like, and you work to get a TV and a house, and you think you think you're schooled, learned, and you think that you're free. But you're still fucking peasants as far as I could see. But yet, working class hero son to be. That's your world. That's the kind of sarcasm he's using there. I think is what Mr. Lennon is trying to say there. Not that I said that because I can't say that for him. I've never been to that position where, I've never rose above that. But I can imagine someone saying to him, look at you here in 1962. You're dressed like a sadomasochistic faggot. You got your leathers on. It's 1962, man. You got your fuck buddy McCartney and Harrison next to you. You're a prostitute, Mr. Lennon. You went to Hamburg, the capital of humiliation and sadomasochistic bondage, and you're a closeted homosexual, Mr. John Lennon. That's what they would say to him. And they're showing a pic. Look at you in 1962 dressed in leathers like that, parading your ass in Germany. You get a little bit of money, and now now you're locked up in the Dakota in New York City with your wife Yoko fucking Ono, the avant-garde artist. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Multi-millionaire. You had to sell so much ass to get where you're at. And he and that's what he was thinking. Yeah, well, I'm not a photographer. I don't pay for tickets. That's the kind of place he was coming from. I can imagine. I'm just speculating. But I do feel that way, but it must have been a lot of hard work for him because I feel like I could have been famous by now. But that's what he was saying. He was most certainly not a working class hero, although he did work hard. But you think you joined a clown school? Well, here I am entertaining fucking retards, So he was hurt by that. He was hurt by his upbringing. He was hurt by a lot of things. But that's probably what he was thinking.